It may be Vlogger 420, but that doesn't mean that you can do the 420. Stay safe, kids. That's not scary at all. What's up? I slept last night, which was good. I went to bed at like 1:30, didn't get up until like 11, which was really nice. It's funny how like you finally get a good night's sleep and your whole body is just like, guess what? We would like to do that again, please. But that's okay. I'll get some more sleep here tonight, hopefully. The plan is to go to my buddy Hector's for dinner tonight, which should be fun. I also have another friend in town, Susan. Susan is like one of our ship mothers. She was on the ship with me, with her family, and she's on her way to see them. I think both her daughter and her husband are on the ship right now, and so she's on her way to see them through Paris. But unfortunately, her phone got stolen in the airport before she even went through passport control, which is crazy. And normally I wouldn't do this, but I figure I've heard a lot of stories recently. So if you're coming to Paris, it is a really safe city. I always feel safe here. I don't think of it as being a dangerous city at all, but the pickpockets are real and they're kind of an increasing problem. And I actually have heard a couple stories of people getting pickpocketed in the airport just this week. So I don't know if this is just a trend and if they're gonna crack down on it, what's gonna happen. But if you come into Charles de Gaulle or any of the airports, but if you're here, just keep track of your stuff. Make sure that it's not easy to snag. And if somebody comes along, one of the things, somebody might come along and grab one of your bags, your backpack or something, that's when you wanna make sure. You obviously need to get your bag back, but they're not going for your bag. They're probably going for your phone or for your wallet. So watch out for that. I don't know what the story is with Susan yet. We'll find out soon. Hopefully we'll find out. Apparently Air France is going on strike, so there may be problems with her leaving. So hopefully we get to see her at some point. Anyways, today we're gonna go to the Rodin Museum really quickly. I have a tour at 3 o'clock, but I wanna hit the Rodin Museum because that is what you voted for on Patreon. I've never been before and I really wanna go see the Thinker, which would be good. I also wanna get this stupid thing up on the wall. And thankfully, Jenica brought me some hanging supplies. So you should be able to get on top of this right now. Where did that go, actually? Bad throw. And voila, on the wall. Tighten this up a little bit. The gaps aren't exactly even, but as long as it holds it up. Thanks, Jenica. This is gonna work great. All right, let's get out of here. We're running out of time. Dang it. I blame the slow camera on that one. Rodin, or François Auguste Rodin, who's known as Auguste Rodin, died in, I think, 1917. And he didn't actually set out to kind of shake things up the way that he wound up shaking them up. They say that he's the father of modern sculpture. But supposedly, he just wanted to make art. And he wasn't really setting out to be a rebel. Oh, look at this place. Right there, just that quickly. Oh, it's 2 thinkers in like 5 minutes. It's fast. Oh, it smells so good. It was 10 euros to get in. I think it's 7 if you're 26 or under. The main thing I want to see while I'm here, I don't have a lot of time actually, I'm gonna kind of have to breeze through. The main thing I actually want to see while I'm here are the gates of hell. I've never seen them in person, I've only seen them in books. Oh, I think they're right over there too. Whoa. It's been a long time since I've studied anything about Rodin, but I just remember this particular piece being pretty incredible from the photos that I've seen. I've never seen it in person. So I'll kind of breeze through here, see some cool stuff, and then I gotta go on tour. incredibly evocative. It's amazing. I don't know if this is the original. Man, it's crazy. Victor Hugo. So cool, and he's got the English doctor over here too, which I actually remember reading about at some point. Where is he? This one right here, I think. Pretty sure that's him. Wait. Yeah, that's him. It's so weird that I even know any of this stuff. This is like your French classes from high school actually coming in useful. I want to keep wandering around, but I have to go to work. This is beautiful. Honestly, this is really, really cool. I love this. This is really, really neat. If you're ever in Paris, the Rodin Museum, super worthwhile. It's so cool. Everything's outside, and walking around here right now in the fall, the wind going through the trees and the leaves underneath you. Oh man, it's amazing. Another reason I love living in Paris. I can literally just run to the Rodin Museum on my way to work. It was such a privilege. I love living here so much. I really hope they let me stay. I really, really hope they let me stay. I'm going to go now. There's so much more to see. I realize, sorry to be so quick, but I do need to get to work. And then I've got dinner at Hector's place tonight. And hopefully we'll see Susan tomorrow. It's kind of what's on the docket. Here, we're just gonna peek inside. I don't have time to really go inside, but let's peek inside the museum just so we get a teaser for next time. We can, well, this place is so nice. Also, they're gonna make you carry your bag in front of you when you're in the museum, just to forewarn you. All right, time to go. The kiss! Excuse me. I wondered where that was. Okay, so that was I think that one's called the kiss, the embrace. Gotta get out of here. Anyways, that was really neat. That was really neat. I liked that a lot. Thanks guys for sending me here. Just in case you wondered why the heck I ran into the Rodin Museum like that for no apparent reason, it's because my patrons voted. This is where they wanted me to go. Check it out. So here I am. I'll put up a food poll again on Monday, I think, is the plan. And then we'll see where I go next. This is so neat though. I don't want to leave. Okay, let's go to work. What I really need to see if they have and invest in is like an annual museum pass. Merci beaucoup. That would be amazing. If I could find a way to get into these museums on an unlimited basis, I would be ecstatic. There's something so good and so like emotionally raw about like good art, and that's what makes it good, right? Is that it just rips at you. It's nothing that you think about or that you do. You just go in, you see it, and it just eats at you in a good way. I love it. So anyways, need to go back in there. Need to check that out more thoroughly, but we'll do another museum poll, I'm sure, in the not too distant future. Might have to do those more regularly. I definitely might have to do those more regularly. If you guys enjoyed that, please let me know in the comments. Patrons especially, drop me a line on Patreon, leave a comment on that poll or on the next one. If there are any museums you want to see, I'd love to go see more. That was so good. Okay, off to work. Paul just left me in the dust. It's really struggling. Selfie cam, this is not what I wanted. It's so distracting to do it this way. Now I need to buy a bottle of wine and realized that today's supposed to be a reflection vlog. Didn't hit it. And there's some debate as to the value of the reflection vlogs, so you guys can leave a comment below as to whether or not you're enjoying them. I'll just hit up some of the questions as I remember them as I walk here though, because you know, they're good. One of the big questions, did I enjoy vlogging this week? Yes, I really enjoyed vlogging this week. I've definitely been behind and a little bit overwhelmed, but I still really enjoyed myself as I vlogged. So that has been really, really good. How could I improve the vlog? Right now I'm feeling like I need to go deeper on the editorial calendar, plan a few things out. And then one of the big challenges is just planning things with my biking, you know, my work schedule, because I wanted to do a coffee vlog this week. And the theme of that one is gonna be basically good coffee organized by difficulty and increasing orders of magnitude. So like easy coffee to start, like where do you go to get an easy cup of coffee that's really good if you're not familiar with the city, all the way up to like, you have to know the city, or you really need to know where you're going to find this cup of coffee, that kind of a thing. We're going completely out of order here, but on the exercise, social life, and sleep schedule, I finally got a good night's sleep last night, but I'm definitely not doing a good job on sleep. Exercise kind of fell off the horse this week as well. I think I only ran once. Social life's been great, and that's why the other two are suffering. So finding a healthy balance there is gonna be a key element moving forward. It does look amazing.
Yes.
Do you want to say anything?
It does look amazing. It was amazing to make. And
super humble.
It's gonna be an explosion in your mouth.
Whoa! It definitely exploded in my mouth. That was true. I'm being a kitchen aide right now, which is really exciting. So I'm gonna
take a video of me being the cook.
Are you not normally the cook?
I'm the cook. I'm always the cook. I will always be, and I hope you enjoy.
I'm holding this by my fingertips, so if I just, the first half of that was her boobs, I'm really sorry about that. On met les carottes dans la poubelle?
Ouais.
We're throwing the carrots away. I don't know why, but I'm in France, so I do it as the French say. Poubelle. Goodbye, Onion. It was nice to know you. Hector, did you know that you have an admirer? Last time you showed up in my vlog, I was asked specifically who you were.
Who asked?
I mentioned that you were married immediately.
I don't remember being your video.
You're in my vlog, like last time we hung out in the bar.
You shook hands when you arrived. You shook hands. I remember that.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. The ladies love Hector. What can I say?
I
Ladies.
I have to thank your video skills.
He's very much taken, by the way. She will not let him go without a fight.
Never ever. Tonight, Jay is gonna use this for the first time in his life to make sweet potato puree.
Puree in English. Do you not say puree in French? Is puree en
No,
français?
puree is the word in
Ouais, but you
French, and
just
then
said
you
puree.
stole it. Yeah, no, because I adapt to you.
Yeah, but that was the wrong time to adapt. It's looking fairly pureed at this point.
Now you're gonna be carving the meat.
I'm really good at that.
Go for it.
Oh.
Very tiny.
Very tiny stove.
Two.